You guessed it, it's that time again. It's time for Australia's second craziest game show, Crazy Crosswords. And now introducing the host of the show, the handsome, the fabulous Steele Jensen.
Welcome to Crazy Crosswords, the cheapest, tackiest, nastiest show on TV. And the second craziest, apparently. What's the craziest? Who cares? Because it doesn't get any crazier than this, I don't think. Welcome to our very beautiful hostess, Velvet. Come over and say g'day.
G'day. Is that what you wanted me to say? G'day. How are you going tonight, Steele?
Good. I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? That's good.
After the weekend, a bit sporty.
Oh, yes, that's right. You look like you're about to go jogging or something.
No,
I don't think so. I know you too well for that. Shall we meet the contestants?
Let's do.
Okay. Over here, it looks like we have Belinda and Shane. I'll give them a big welcome.
The gold team, Belinda and Shane. The seat traditionally reserved for carryover champions, but we've let you slide in because our carryover champions just had enough and didn't want to come back, and who could blame them? I wish I could get out, but I've got a contract.
No, I understood it was a fatal plane crash on that wonderful tour we sent them on.
Oh, right, Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's
somewhere
true.
else.
Okay.
What do they do?
Shane enjoys drinking bourbon. He likes Jim Beam. And he dislikes running out of bourbons. So you've got a lot of likes there.
Is that a profession, or is it more
a social drinker?
A social drinker. It's a political statement?
No, I drink myself and I help people drink.
And you drink yourself?
Yeah.
What, every morning? First one?
Morning
it's good for the health. Sorry?
And morning, lunch and dinner.
Bourbon?
3 times a day.
Bourbon.
And we'll soon know.
Could you just lift that cap up? Yeah, lift your cap up for a second. I'd like to see if bloody idiot is tattooed on your forehead. It's amazing that makeup will cover just about anything.
That's right.
Okay, guys, well, welcome to the show. Welcome, audience, to our gold team.
And we didn't introduce Belinda because Belinda, it seems, doesn't like anything, doesn't have an occupation, doesn't have any likes or dislikes. So let's meet the blue team.
Let's do. Hi, guys. Who have we got over there?
We've got Barbie and Grant with us tonight.
Isn't she a doll too? Hi, Barbie.
It had to be said, didn't it?
Is that your real name?
It is.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Why don't you call yourself Barbara? I mean, Barbie's kind of plastic, isn't it?
Well, it's a TV show, so I chose Barbie for that special reason.
Oh, right.
It's not a real name.
It's a stage name, I think. She's hoping to be discovered, so if anyone's watching now, Barbie's waiting to be discovered. And what's like...
I think Grant's already discovered her and is thinking, okay.
Oh, Barbie speaks French. There you go. That's another big plus. You're going to speak some French for us?
No.
No.
Can you translate something for me? I've often wondered, when the French say things very romantically, something like a... What does that exactly mean?
Exactly that.
That's really clear, isn't it? I think we'll move right along to Grant. Grant Bugler. Or is that burglar with the R missing? Probably burglar, I think. Yeah. Second story, man. How are you, babe?
Good.
Looking good. Both in stripes. Throw the colour registration right out on those cameras. Good to see. So what do you do, Grant?
I work for a firm of architects.
Yeah. Oh, well, and does that mean you're not an architect?
You just work for them.
Legally, I'm not. I'm not registered.
Just like Eugene, you sort of go and sweep the floors and things like that, do you?
Oh, no, well, I've done the degree, but I'm not registered, so...
Okay.
So legally I can't say.
Well, that's really clear, isn't it? I think it's about time to go into the game, but before we do, let's have a look at the prizes that our winners could be taking home with them tonight.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's contestants will receive these fabulous prizes. You'll spend a magnificent day out at SeaWorld on the Gold Coast from SeaWorld. And then you'll spend a day on a fantastic return cruise up and down the Brisbane River on the historic Miramar. Sit back and enjoy the ride as you cruise towards your lunchtime destination, Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. Spend a bit of time with the native flora and fauna like gerbils and numbats and wombats at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. And then you're off on the Harley Davidson with Gary from Hardly D Tours. And then, of course, it's time for dinner and a show at Crazy's Comedy Restaurant. You'll have a fantastic time at Brisbane's most hilarious restaurant, Crazy's. And then it's time Splish Splash, Whitewater Mountain and all that at Wet n Wild Water Park. And then it's on to Movie World, Hollywood on the Gold Coast. This prize comes to you courtesy of Warner Brothers Movie World. And of course, all of these prizes courtesy of Crazy Crossword.
Eugene.
Yes, dude.
What are you on, mate?
I've started acting, man. Hey, man, I mean to ask a question here. Grant Bugler, does that mean you're into buggery, dude?
Oh, mate, 7 o'clock time slot. Get out of here.
So,
CES, you have some questions to answer.
Something
I'm
to
telling you.
answer too.
I think actually he's been sent by Channel 9. I've seen him hanging out with Glenn Ridge. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he's the spanner in the proverbial works.
that's right. They're very threatened by us, I think.
Who wouldn't be? Yeah, they're quaking in their boots, mate.
I think we should get into the show.
I think we'll do the game,
I'll
girl.
head over to the board.
Do the board that you do so well. All right. Well, we've surveyed a recent studio audience and come up with their top 100 responses to... Oh, shit, wrong show. Sorry. Crazy Crosswords, come on down. Here we are. Okay, let's move on. Oh, this looks... Boy, if you could see this. This is a very political-looking crossword here, and I don't know if... Well, let's get into it, eh? One across. Teams, you ready? Gold team ready?
Ready.
Feeling good? Feeling erudite? Blue team?
Yep.
The words are just... Something's coming off your tongue
I think
anyway.
Ken's in the
Okay.
audience here for Barbie tonight.
Sorry?
I think Ken's in the audience. I just heard a go Barb from the audience there. Anyway.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie, mate. You'll be right. Okay, one across. This is... there are two major tribes, or two well-known tribes in Rwanda. One is the Hutu, and the other is what? Blue team.
The Tutsis.
The Tutsi it is. There's a ball for you. Or in Swahili, the plural is Watutsi, hence the name of the dance. Just a little didactic kind of educational thing happening here. Okay, 2 down. We've got the first letter. First letter is I. This is a Middle Eastern country to which America, Britain, and the United States supplied a lot of sophisticated weaponry when they thought they were friends, then decided they were enemies and decided to blow the heck out of them. The country is...
Iran.
No. Well, they did that to Iran too when Iran were in the good books, but now they're back in the bad books. That's the other one. Our old team, Iraq. Politically aware.
Excuse me, people say yellow.
Oh, dear. People watching this show have got black and white TVs anyway, mate. So it's like they don't know this, is it?
Unbelievable.
Okay, 5 across. 5 across, the capital of beautiful Bosnia. Blue team?
Sarajevo.
Sarajevo it is. I have another one. Oh, shot, mate. Decisions. Which one we go? 3 down. There's a good one. We'll get really political. 3 down. A Southeast Asian country where 58,000 American armed advisors lost their lives while slaughtering innocent people. Was that blue team?
Vietnam.
Vietnam it was. And while we're so serious...
Tonight's contestants will not receive these fabulous prizes. Hey, wake up, because you'll be travelling by sleek ocean liner to Sleepy Hollow's Fishing Village. You'll start the day with a relaxing snooze before sleeping in right through breakfast. And then for morning tea, you'll have a short kip before the pre-lunch siesta. For lunch, it's off to Betty Bice again. Then you'll awake to partake in the native festivities before settling down to a good night's rest. This prize proudly brought to you by Johnny Green Travel and Crazy Crosswords.
The children in the audience like that. But I reckon we'll send you off, guys. And I think we could. Get rid of them. Go play in the traffic. Run away, kid. Run play in the traffic. WC Fields. Hate children and dogs. Okay, let's have a look at this one. 5 down. Got the first letter. 5 down. An East African country of which Mogadishu is the capital. Blue team.
Somalia.
Somalia. All right, 7 across. This looks like a pretty easy one. 7 across. This is an activity upon which the United States economy depends. Blue team.
War.
War it is. I'm not intentionally being anti-American, except when you've got these kinds of clues, there's only one way to go, and that's the truth. 9 across. 9 across, we've got the second letter A. Southeast Asian country next to the one which was bombed and devastated by the Americans that we had before, which was later bombed and devastated by the very people who the Americans were bombing and devastating. So confusing, isn't it? Blue team.
Cambodia.
Cambodia. This is, I don't know who thought up this crossword. There is some very sick mind at work here. 4 down. Now we've got the second letter O. 4 down, the first name of the Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Boutros Ghali. Blue team.
Boutros.
Boutros!
It was there for
Boutros
you.
Ghali. Oh dear. Oh dear, Bubba.
I think they're a bit tired.
Do you think they're tired? I mean, it was a hell of a weekend for you, was it, guys? You didn't do geography. Well, come on this show.
It's not actually a country.
It's not a country. 6 across, that looks easy. 6 across, that very thing which Boutros Ghali is in charge of. 2 letters only, blue team again. UN.
Yes. And we're going to finish.
You and me. Huh? We're going to finish one, aren't we?
We are.
Should we?
This is a real challenge.
We've never finished one. Oh, we'll do it anyway. Okay. 8 down, a terrorist organisation, which is an acronym. That's a really difficult one. Acronym, those are those sort of like abbreviations that make words, which stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organisation. Blue team again.
NATO.
Yes.
NATO.
And
There
we
we go.
finished a crossword.
And let's take an ad break so we can pay for this great stuff that's going on here. Welcome back if you're still watching, and if you're not still watching, you're a prat anyway and we don't want you. Okay, I think that's fair enough. What do you reckon? Because they're not watching, they're not going to hear it, are they? So let's get away with that one. Mobile phone competition. This is all happening here on Bris 31.
Oh,
Ring this
gosh.
number, leave your name and phone number, and
Hi, dude. Hey, I went on that siesta smoking trip. It was cool, man. I got a lot of rest and a lot of smoking done. Thank you, Steel baby. Sayonara, man.
I've got to put up with this stuff. I've got no choice. What's your excuse? Let's have a look at the prizes that our losers will take home tonight, because I feel like one myself and I hope I get a few.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's losing contestants will receive these fabulous prizes. You'll take home these premium quality Australian nuts and morsels from Maryram. With unmatched natural goodness, quality and freshness, they come to you compliments of Maryram Nut Distributors. Enjoy the latest movie releases at Birch, Carroll and Coyle Cinemas. They've got sweets, they've got treats, and they've definitely got movies at Birch, Carroll and Coyle Cinemas.
Great stuff. Oh, and I didn't mention just a moment ago, the winner of the mobile phone for this week is Jason Scott from Woodridge.
Oh, big round of applause.
Lucky Jason. How are we, boys and girls?
Oh, just getting warmed up.
Just getting warmed up. Yeah, we haven't done anything so far. So what's your technique? A few Jim Beams in the break, was it?
That ball's mine.
Hey?
That one ball is mine.
That's one ball is yours, and you've been known to say that on many occasions. I don't know, the ball pun is just such an easy one, I can't resist it. What can I say? You can get away with it at this time slot.
Okay.
We could be talking football.
Gold team, this is your chance to catch up. Okay. Blue team, you just wait. I know they're going to catch up.
Oh, baby, you're inspirational.
I know.
Gee, I feel
Building
like
them up,
playing.
building up the self-esteem. That's what I'm here for.
Well, that's good. We're a little bit less political on this game, which is nice, and a little less geographical for poor Belinda, who can't even find her way to the Story Bridge. Makeup girl, we just didn't have contestants, we're using her, all right? No one wants to know us. Okay, let's go down first. Let's go one down. One down, a numerical quantity that is not an integer. Who thinks of these clues? That's what's written.
I think they
Okay,
need a
I'll
clue.
give a better clue. 1/2, 1/4, 1/3, these are all
Fraction.
fraction. Blue team. There's a fraction too much friction, yeah. Remember that song?
Oh, yes, very reggae.
Tim Finn, he's not very reggae, very New Zealand actually. Bah, there's a fraction too much friction, yeah. 30 seconds to go, let's have a look at one across. We've got the first letter on, and this is something, if it's not factual, it is described as what? 9-letter word starting with F. Looks like blue team again.
Fiction.
Oh,
Oh, no. If it's not fact, it's fiction. If it's not factual,
it's...
get the inflection right, gold team.
Fictual.
Fictual.
How about if I put the T in? Does that help?
Fictitional. Getting close, blue team.
Fictitious.
Fictitious. One of the important things that people in a community TV station have to be aware of are the needs of the community that we serve. And for that very reason, I and my able right-hand man from CES were out on the street getting the pulse of the life of Brisbane. And this is our result.
Vox Pops. hot on the trail of the latest bag man of the Queensland Police Force, and I think he's coming now. Sir, can you tell us what is in the bag?
Lunch.
Bloody big lunch, if you ask me. How are you this afternoon?
I am beautiful, just like you, mate. Made in the image of God.
Made in the image of God. Oh,
You and me.
I'm changing my religion. You work here, don't you? You've got the shirt on.
Yeah.
Can we get a 30-cent cone here?
Yeah.
And is it just leaf or what? We're from Briz 31.
What do you mean by leaf? You won't get me on corruption or politics.
5 times in a night.
5 times a night.
Oh, sex, yes please. Religion, I don't care.
I think I'm in. It's a fan.
Crazy Crosswords, Eugene, you're a legend, mate. We love you. We love.
Do you want to talk to us?
No.
This is fun. I have this problem with women all the time.
Could you not do this anymore?
Yoo-hoo, Crazy Crosswords. Crazy, crazy.
That didn't give me enough.
Just get a shot of the board over there, guys.
I thought it was supposed to be fictional.
No, fictitious is a word. We're just wondering, we need a ruling on this. Is fictitious, is there a third eye in
Well,
fictitious?
I should probably know.
No!
No. Oh, that was that
God has
God?
spoken. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for showing your kindness and grace upon this show that we
I don't
rednecks
think
are
we
trying
can
to...
question it now.
I don't think we can question the word from
Absolutely
above.
not.
Golly, I don't think we can. I think we got to move right along here because we have been spoken to. We have seen the light. Okay, gold team, blue team, get your buzzers into gear and let's look 2 down, starting with C. 2 down is a division or a classification. Not a bad clue.
Category?
Category, very good. It was such a rotten clue and she got it. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, we're moving right along. 3 down, an abbreviation for it's in a Shakespearean way. It is abbreviated to... Blue team again, dynamic.
Tis.
Tis. Tis. 4 down. Starting with S, if you lick the back of Queen Elizabeth's head, you're probably putting one of these on a letter. Gold team.
Stamp.
Stamp.
Oh, yes. They're in the game.
Just thought of that one. Paul Hogan, actually, I think, in 1978, something about that. Anyway, what's a little plagiarism between friends? How you feeling, Val?
Good, good.
Which one?
Let's see. 6 down.
6 down, okay. 6 down. Yeah, they have a lot of these on St. Patrick's Day. 2 miles long, green, IQ of 7. Gold team.
Jim Beam.
No, mate, that'd be Jamison's or Tullamore Dew. No.
I'll give you a clue.
Any idea?
Parades.
Parade.
Yes.
Inspirational stuff. There's the bell for an ad break. We better go and see what's out there in the world of commerce. So we can pay for all this. Something weird just happened. I think we're in a kind of time loop or something. Can you recalibrate the plasma flow, man? I think something's really strange here. And I feel good about this. I feel really weird. Can you just get me out of here? Can you just beam me up? Just beam me up. I want to find out. Tell them something. Tell them anything. I don't care.
The Bike Show, Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Welcome back. Well, it's round 3, and this is the time that comes to get rid of the losers. I'm looking at Shane and Belinda now. No. This is just proof that Jim Beam will kill those brain cells, Shane.
I've still got 2 balls though, still.
It's a pity they're not attached to anything. Okay. Couldn't resist, what could I say? So, guys, time for you to go. Sorry about that. So, can you just sort of...
Big clap.
Get out of here.
Oh, our audience can read.
Hey, dude, I've taken up reading, man. I've started reading a beautiful book, a very friendly book called American Psycho. I'd like to read you a bit. Perhaps on instinct, perhaps from memory, she makes a futile dash for the front door, crying out.
Okay, yeah, can we have a look at the prices our winners will take home tonight, because I think that gets a little too sneaky for me.
Yes, thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's winning contestants will take home these fabulous prizes. You're going to spend a fantastic day out at SeaWorld on the fabulous Gold Coast from SeaWorld. And then you're off on a fantastic return cruise up and down the Brisbane River thanks to Miramar Cruises. And then as you cruise towards your lunchtime destination, Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, hang out with the giraffe at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. And then you'll take in dinner and a side-splitting show at Crazy's Comedy Restaurant. And then you're off on the Harley Davidson with Gary from Hardly D Tours. And be prepared to get wet and have a wild time at Australia's premier aquatic fun park, Wet n Wild, before you head off to Movie World. And as you all know, it's Hollywood on the Gold Coast. And I do too. And so there. And these prizes are courtesy of Crazy Crosswords.
We're into recycling here at Bris 31. This is, of course, a real estate sign, which we've made into a laugh sign. It's good, isn't it? And this, of course, came from the VD clinic, so we've used that on the show. And it's anything that we can get our hands on, beg, borrow, steal or scrounge, we'll use it, including the audience. There's one girl who really, I don't know, did that touch a sensitive nerve in you, that one? Anyway, I don't want to discharge that kind of humour on the show tonight, so let's move right on with the game. Our champs-to-be, hopefully our champs-to-be. How you going, Barbie? Grant? Looking good there? Yeah. You know the rules of this part of the show, do you? No? You've never seen the show before? Are you sure you're in the right place?
That's right.
No. All right, this game, you've got no competition. You've got to finish it yourself, and if you can finish it in the allotted time, you win those groovy prizes. Okay? Make sense? You're not under any pressure? Just cruise along here with the clues, and because I like you.
Yes.
Apparently you got to press the buzzers. We've had this problem for weeks. I'm having an argument. There's something to do with audio. Anyway, let's just press the buzzers and let's hit it. One across. It's a 6-letter word starting with P, and it means a compulsive fear of something.
Phobia.
Phobia it is.
Yes.
Keep moving. I like these guys. I want them to win. One down. To take a share in something, particularly eating.
Partake.
Partake.
Yes.
Well done. These guys are cooking, let me tell you.
They are.
They're great, aren't they? Looking at my clues here, see where to go. Okay, 2 down, 6 letters, meaning very decorative or much adorned. Yo.
Ornate.
Ornate. Unbelievable. Ornate Coleman, one of my favourite saxophone players for those people in the jazz know out there. 4 down, 4-letter word, to consider something to be a certain way.
There's a clue for you. Oh, that's
There's
a
the
D.
first letter's D. Come on, we want these guys to win. He was considered to be, deemed to be an idiot. That's right. Absolutely.
Go for the big one.
Go for the big one. Well, I always do. 7 across. The big easy one. 7 across. Let's have a look at the clue here. Surrendered formally. Particularly used for kings. They can do this to their throne when they give it up. Surrender their throne is to...
Abdicate.
Well, to abdicate. And when you abdicate, you what to your throne?
Oh.
Yo.
I was going to say renounce.
That's it. Renounce. A big gap in the middle doesn't look like it will, but it will. You see? Renounced. Oh, past tense. That's why you didn't. Fair enough. My fault. No, it's Velvet's fault. Blame it on Velvet.
Oh, why not? This is incredibly male-dominated, this show.
No, good.
That's great. They don't tell me anything. The men are in the know.
5 across, there's a good one. 5 across, an abbreviation for each. Yo.
EA.
EA. E-A-E-A-O. 6 down. Got the first 2 letters. Loved. Absolutely loved. Almost worshipped.
Adored.
Adored. They're doing this. This means 30 seconds. We're going to beat the clock. Come on, guys. 3 down, starting with I. A type of lizard. Something like a goanna.
Iguana.
Iguana. Yes.
Okay, 10 across.
13 across.
Oh, 13.
To lengthen out. To struggle out a living. To... come on, eke out a living. Yes, eke it is.
Oh.
Oh, no. Time's up. A big oh. Hey, but the good news is they'll be back tomorrow night for a chance to have a crack at those incredible prizes. And why would you want to win twice anyway? I mean, one ride on Gary's motorbike's enough to scare you off 2 wheels for life, isn't it? What do you reckon, Val?
Yeah, whatever you say, Steele.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Come back to my dressing room and I'll say a few
No,
things
no,
that
I
can't
changed
say
that.
on camera.
Changed my mind on that one.
Ah, come on.
I want to see Barbie come back to prove that Barbie's not just made of plastic and all blondes are not dumb.
Yeah, well, come on. You've been disproving that theory all night, you know, like just you're here, aren't you? Ooh. I'm sorry.
You will be, matey.
Our yummy food is provided by Ribbit. Our drinks by Osborne Soft Drinks. Velvet's clothes provided by Sports Girl. Steele's clothes from his cupboard. Dry cleaning by Blue Line Dry Cleaning. And our audience seating is by Aloha Party Hire. Computer graphics from Amok Animations. And our audio and lighting from IJS Concert Sound and Lighting. Props and costumes from the Cosm Team Company. Audience giveaways from Warner Home Video. Cast and crew choose to fly Black Box Airlines and prefer to stay at base motels right around Australia. And would members of the studio audience please refrain from setting fire to their seats? Thank you. This program proudly brought to you by Ribbits, Mary Ram, and Eloise.
I'm going crazy about your cross.